Hello, my name is Hal Roth, and the good people at Run Filmco Video have asked me to host this video program, a look at the fabulous career of superstar Rod Garetto, one of the few stars today that's able to do both straight and gay videos. I've had the pleasure of directing Rod in many of his biggest and best videos. As a matter of fact, I discovered him about 10 years ago. Hi! Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Come on in.
Good seeing you, man.
God.
Long time.
I haven't seen you in a long time, Rod. How have you been?
Great.
Rod, say hi to our viewers.
Hi, viewers.
When we talk about gay porn in the 1980s, it's usually the same names that come up. Jeff Stryker, Joey Stefano, the performers whose images became larger than the films themselves. But once you start digging into the history of the industry, you realize those names aren't the whole history. Gay porn wasn't built only by stars. It was built by the performers who kept showing up. Through different studios, different scenes, and several decades, Rod Garetto was one of those performers. This is Demystifying Gay Porn. My name is Ike Grande, and if you watch gay porn, I've definitely helped you get off.
How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Go over in the corner, would you? And just strip down and take a look at you. By the way, Rod, how old are you?
21.
Oh, okay. And what sign are you?
I'm Leo. I was born August 7th, 66.
Oh, you're a Leo. I'm a Leo too.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. What city were you born in?
Wow. Well, I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, and I was, and a week after that, or not too long after that, came down here in LA, and I was Vegas and down South Texas.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, well, you must have me, because I remember when I first met you, you were out jogging along the railroad track, getting my car, and you called me the next day.
Yeah, that was great. And then I started modeling.
What's interesting about Rod Garetto is that even the basic facts get a little fuzzy, and generally describe him as being of Mexican or Latino heritage. Beyond that, the trail starts getting very thin, and honestly, that's not unusual. What's easy to forget is how little documentation exists for performers from this period. Once you go beyond database listings, film credits, and a few scattered interviews, you're often left piecing together a life from fragments. And that's certainly the case for Garetto. Most of what we know comes from archived databases, fan-maintained histories, and industry recollections that have survived long after many of the original companies disappeared. One story that appears repeatedly in archival accounts is that Garetto was discovered while jogging by director Hal Roth.
Can you remember the first time we met?
Yeah,
That was a long time ago. You were out jogging, and here I gave you a card, and you came over the next day, and we made a screen test tape. Your very, very first appearance on video.
Yeah.
Well, look at this. I got it to show you.
Wow, I don't believe the hairstyle, man. It's a lot different.
God, you sure looked a lot different back in those days, Rod, you know?
Whether every detail of that story is perfectly accurate is almost beside the point. What it captures is how many performers entered the industry during that era. There weren't always agents or formal auditions. Sometimes somebody simply saw a look that fit what the studios wanted and opened the door.
How long do you think you're going to be doing this?
I don't know. It depends on what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, it seems like fun, huh?
Yeah, it seems good. I like to have sex anyways.
Ain't you kind of nervous, then?
Nah, not really.
Well, looks like maybe we can find some work for you. Looks like you're in pretty good shape. 21 years old, huh?
Yes.
Why don't you strip down? Let me see what you look like. Yeah.
Garetto entered adult films in 1987, right as the VHS era was transforming the business. And when you look at his career, there's never really a moment where the industry seems to rally around him as the next superstar. Instead, you see a model who keeps performing across multiple studios, production styles, and prolifically. Garetto was always there and ready to go.
Stay up your clothes for me.
And if you were watching gay adult films in the late 1980s and early 90s, chances are you ran into him more than once.
I need you to sign that.
for the package there.
Sure. So how is it working for Pleasure World?
Oh, it's all right. Kind of frustrating handling dildos and pictures of naked men all day and not being able to do anything about it.
Oh, really? Why don't you let me help you ease your tension?
Okay, I'm a little ahead of schedule.
The mustache, the tattoos, and the compact muscular build. Nothing especially flashy or exaggerated. Just a performer who looked believable within the fantasy those films were creating.
Guess what I won?
Membership dues.
That's right.
Hey, man, I just got a judge. Can I get a break?
Well, that's too bad, because if we knew you didn't have the money, we wouldn't have done the work for you.
Well, what am I going to do?
Well, let's see here. We don't get too many new faces around here. But if you give up some of that pretty white ass you have there, I just might be able to buy you some time.
Garetto remained active throughout the 1990s and into the early 2000s, appearing in gay, bisexual, and straight productions.
Yeah. Let's party, Granny. Hey!
Some sources attribute more than 100 titles to him, although exact totals are difficult to verify because of aliases, compilation releases, and incomplete archival records. Most available timelines place his retirement around 2005 or 2006.
Wow, I don't believe I made all these videos.
It's been a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Remember this one? Well, Rod, man, that's a great bunch of videos that you've made for us, you know? You can be real proud of them.
I am proud.
The more I looked at Rod Garetto's career, the more he started to feel like the kind of performer who helped hold the industry together. They're out there. Not necessarily the guy getting all the attention or the guy on every magazine cover, but the guy who was reliable. And there's also another layer worth acknowledging. Latino performers were never completely absent from gay adult film, but they weren't always centered in the industry's marketing either. Garetto's long visibility across multiple decades quietly places him within that history of representation.
You're the worst fucking private that ever came to this boot camp. The only thing that's gonna keep me from getting you court-martialed is to take care of the sergeant. You know how that is?
No, sir. What's that, sir?
Get on your knees, boy, and I'll show you.
And like many performers from his generation, much of what remains of his career now survives through archives, private collections, database entries, and the memories of viewers who were there at the time. And maybe that's why Rod Garetto is still worth talking about. Not because he changed the industry or was the biggest star of that era, but because when you start looking closely at how gay porn actually worked in the 1980s and 1990s, you keep running into performers like him. The performers who aren't always easily remembered, but were always there. You've been watching Demystifying Gay Porn. I'm your host, Stryker. Demystifying Gay Porn can be found on every podcast directory as well as YouTube. Demystifying Gay Porn is on X, Facebook, Instagram, Substack, Threads. And if you like what you're watching or listening to and want to be a part of the process, head over to patreon.com/Demystifying Gay Porn, where you can support this podcast and YouTube channel, and I can continue making content like you've just enjoyed. As always, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, leave a comment, and let me know what else you'd like me to cover. This is Demystifying Gay Porn. My name is Ike Grande, and if you watch gay porn, I've definitely helped you get off.